Alright guys, welcome to Williamsville, New York, right down the road from Eastern Hills Mall, which is right down there, and welcome to this closing Joann's. This has been here my whole life, although it was just remodeled not that long ago. But let's go inside and let's go take a look at it now that they're in full liquidation mode. Well, hello everybody, and like I mentioned, welcome to Williamsville, New York, which is, as you guys know, is just north of Buffalo, and welcome to this closing Joann's. I didn't film a lot of these this round, like I mentioned when I did put up the other one, as a lot of these stores are very similar, and I really didn't shop at a lot of these stores, but I decided to film a couple. You know, you guys know I did that one at Niagara Falls, I did this one, and then I'll have one more that will be the next video after this, and that one that I filmed, that was inside of a mall. That's the main reason why I filmed that one. But with this one is very, very old. It's been here, as I mentioned, for my entire life, and and I said a lot in the raw footage, and I was thinking about leaving it raw, but I kind of started blabbing about random things and the music. I wasn't sure if that'd be copyright striked, so I did not. But this store, in particular, was really massive. This was my first time, believe it or not, inside of this Joann's. Growing up, we weren't really Joann shoppers, because, again, one of the reasons why I didn't film too many of these. I'm not a big arts and crafts person. I don't sew. A couple of the stuff, I will say, though, is pretty nice. Like those baskets you just saw. There's some of the Christmas stuff and those picture frames, which I do love picture frames. I use them to display some of my retail stuff. But overall, this store is screaming like it's back in the 1980s or 1990s. I don't know particularly when it opened. As I mentioned, it's been there for as long as I can remember, but I'm only in my early 20s, so I don't know how long it's been there. If anybody knows it's from the area, feel free to comment down below. But it's going to leave this shopping plaza now in really rough shape, as you guys will see at the end. I give you guys a sneak peek, just for fun, of the empty Big Lots that is right next to it. So with the Big Lots and this right next to each other, both empty, that will now only leave Advanced Auto Parts, in this plaza, and honestly, they're not very good, and from what I've heard, they might be on their way out soon, too, so we'll see. But this was filmed in early March, and I apologize if it's a little bit shaky. I decided to film it on my phone this time. I usually film most of my videos, on my camera, but since this one wasn't a major video, it wasn't like a mall or a department store, and the fact that at the time I didn't have a lot of space on my SD cards, I decided to film on my phone. So I hope you guys enjoy anyway, and I tried to show every aisle, every part of this store as much as I could. Obviously, part of it, you guys will see straight ahead, was blocked off, which was kind of surprising because this store has still about another 2 months left from when I recorded this, but they cleaned out pretty quickly, and then probably said that at the end because there's probably a lot of random stuff. And I noticed that too with these Joann stores, is when they were closing, there was a lot of like random items that I don't think Joann's usually sold. Like at the one in Niagara Falls, I saw random heads, literally heads of foam. I don't know what tech that would have been used for. I guess maybe if you're in school to become a hairstylist, maybe, but those didn't they were like any bit realistic. But enough of that blabbing. And what I will mention too, I showed in those hand baskets in the back room, I did end up buying one of those hand baskets. I probably overpaid for it, but I didn't really care. And honestly, this is another example where they blocked off parts of the store, as you guys saw, but then you can get around and see most of it anyway. I don't know why Joann did that, where they blocked it off, then you were able to get around and see it anyway. I don't really get that, but the liquidators here were kind of strange anyway, honestly. I did speak to one here in particular, but in any event, I'm going to stop blabbing here. I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of this video, and I will turn back to the raw audio of the Big Lots. As I said, the only reason I didn't do it here is because I kind of was blabbing in the music. But anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy the look at this closing Joann's here in Williamsville up by the Eastern Hills Mall, which as of this recording, which is June 1st, it is now permanently closed, as all the Joann's were gone by, it said on the website, the 30th of May, but this one probably closed early, because mine by my house closed on the 27th. But, as I mentioned, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for what I got next. I got a lot of content from my Cincinnati trip that will be coming out shortly. But anyway, live from Williamsville, New York, Alex Weinsheimer's out, and I will see you guys outside for the Big Lots. But for now, bye-bye, guys. guys enjoyed the look at the Joann fabrics here. I got one. Overpaid for it, but that's okay. And also, guys, here's the cart corrals, too. I'll show you guys these. And actually, while we're here, why don't we take a look at that big lot? Let me just drop this basket in the car, and then we'll take a look at that big lot, just because I happen to be here. So, why not? But yeah, you guys know I don't do a lot because I literally happen to be right here. I figured we'll check it out. There's the car corral still there, and I'm thinking about getting those, but I can't have too much big stuff anymore, guys. I'm just running out of space. The baskets are the biggest thing I collect in store hours signs these days. I've been trying to get that Joann's basket forever. But yeah, take a look at this big lot. I don't know what we'll be able to see, but I figured they left all the shopping carts, probably because they were probably overcharging for them, I'm sure. Now, unfortunately, you can't see much. They put this stupid paper over it. And I'm too lazy to go up front. But maybe see something through the doors right there. That's going to be it, guys. Oh, yeah, you guys can get a pretty good look inside of there. They left all the shelves up. I never made it to this one before it closed. You guys know I went to a lot of them, but this one I never made it to. For whatever reason. I don't remember why. But yeah, guys, there's a look at the big lots. But as I said, if you guys did enjoy the look at the Joann, mostly while I'm here, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye-bye, guys.